Hello everybody, welcome to another tarot reading. My name is Amber and this is Earthy Indigo. I hope that you are all doing very well today or tonight or whenever it is that you are tuning into this reading. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you are a new subscriber, welcome. I hope that you all find the messages that you are looking for tonight. I don't have any particular messages in mind. We're just going to jump in here and see what it is that we need to find out. I do have the Santa Muerte tarot deck that we're going to be using along with some oracle cards, but I'm going to start off with the crystal cards. So if you have these crystals, if you want to grab them and hold on to them during the reading, feel free to do that. If not, then maybe they can just help you in a different way. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, the links to that will be listed down in the description box below. Also, if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can book a personal reading with me through my website. The information to that will also be listed down in the description box below. It is also listed in the bio of my Instagram. And I think in the bio of the channel, but I'm not positive that I've actually updated that yet, so don't quote me on that. All right, let's get some crystals for the collective, please. So the number 717 could be applicable to some people. Also 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10. Not 10, 10, 10. That was weird. I meant to say 10, 10. But maybe 10, 10, 10. That would be 1, 1, 1. So 111 could be applicable as well. I feel like Ascension season is upon us. I don't know about you guys, but Ascension symptoms are definitely prominent for me right now. I blame Lionsgate because it's the Lionsgate. Love you, Lionsgate. Just joking. Okay, so we have 3 cards. I'm probably going to slaughter all the names. Sorry for anybody who knows how to say them properly. I do my best. So this one is Chrysotile? I don't know. It's this one. And it says, this deep colored stone comes from the serpentine group of stones. It is especially useful to attract and manifest your needs. Known to clear the heart chakra, it will help you inject energy into your being. You will be filled with energy and positivity. All right, cool. Next we have kyanite. This is a cool one. I really like this stone. And I'm like almost positive I said that one right, because I have this stone somewhere. I don't know where, but anyway, I digress. A very special stone that retains no negative energy and never requires a cleansing. Kyanite is known to open the throat chakra and encourage self-expression and communication in our world and on the physical plane. On the psychic plane. Also, it enhances hidden telepathic and psychic abilities. So Ascension for sure. Like, my legs are bouncing like crazy right now. So for me, that's like a sign of like restless, pent-up energy. Could also be some anxiety. Yeah, Ascension symptoms. People, you could be having some new gifts coming in. That's always fun. Okay, next we have Amazonite. There is a lot of electromagnetic energy in the air. Oh, yes, I'm feeling that for show. Okay. There's a lot of electromagnetic energy in the air caused by various things, microwaves, cell phones. This stone acts as a filter for that pollution. It opens the throat and heart chakras and allows you to see and speak your truth without the static of everyday life drowning you out. Now, I find it really interesting that this one talked about opening the heart chakra, this one talked about opening the throat chakra, and this one talked about both. So I'm getting a feeling of like there could be a need to like speak your feelings or speak your truth or speak what is on your heart, maybe like to yourself or to somebody or regarding a situation or something like that. There could also specifically be, you could also be specifically doing throat and or heart chakra cleansing type of exercises. That was a weird little like energy rush I got there. I feel like it has to do with this card, the kyanite. There's a lot of energy coming through this card, so I don't know if somebody right now has kyanite and maybe like you're holding it, but I'm feeling a lot of strong energy with this card. Like every time I want to touch it, I'm like, woo. I feel like I want to just start bouncing off the walls or something. Like I'm imagining a cartoon character, but I don't know which cartoon character. Okay, let's get into the tarot. As I said before, I am using the Santa Muerte Tarot deck. I haven't used this one in a while, and I just felt called to use it for some reason. I'm also feeling like peacocks. I don't know if peacock is significant to somebody, but I did see 2 peacocks right before. Sorry, I'm also seeing the color red. So like maybe the color red has something to do with. That's all. That is the I believe that's the root chakra. Okay. Let's get some messages for the collective, for these weird ass energies we're dealing with right now. Double supermoons align in the Lionsgate portal. Plus there's a new moon coming up in like a couple of days, so let's do one more shuffle. I think it's a new moon in Leo. Interesting month. I'm feeling like you know that feeling that you get in your throat, like if you've been like yelling a lot or like crying a lot, like I'm feeling that feeling. It's like the strained, like your throat is strained. So it's kind of like maybe somebody's been yelling a lot or crying. Only take that if that resonates with you. It could just also be like a feeling of like it could just be like a blockage, like the throat chakra, which is, it could be like feeling like the need to say something and like holding it back or being unable to, but there's like a need to like, it's, for me it's just a need to speak your truth in some way, and with it being connected with the heart, to me it feels like it has something to do with it could have something to do with like emotions. I'm also feeling like solar or sacral chakra activations. So the color orange could be applicable. Okay, let's see. Let's just get an overall message for the collective. What's up with these energies right now? What's going on here? Okay, so we have the Devil and the 3 of Cups. Interesting. Okay, so you could be a Capricorn, or have Capricorn placements in your chart. You could also be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. For some of you, you could be dealing with some situations in a friend group. This could also be a third-party situation. There could be like some sort of a, I don't know, like a ringleader or a puppeteer or something like that. There could be like codependency, addiction, manipulation, obsession in some way. Let's get some clarification. Can we clarify the 3 of Cups and the Devil, please? The 6 of Cups. No. 1, 2, 3. The 9 of Cups. And it came out sideways. What is this? This kind of feels to me like a betrayal of some sort. I'm kind of like really feeling like this could be a friend group thing. Or somebody that's like a friend. It could be more than one person. There could have been like lying and manipulation in some way. Music could be involved in some way, because I'm seeing these little, I don't know what they're called, the little puppet guys, the mariachi guys down here on the bottom with the guitars. It's like the devil is playing the mariachi guys. This is interesting. Why? Let's get some more. Can we get some more on the Three of Cups and the Devil, please? Could be dealing with a fire sign. This could be a person that's really controlling. They could have anger problems. We have the King of Wands in reverse. So Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. I'm feeling like somebody could have a potty mouth. I don't know if that's you or if it's like somebody that you're dealing with, but I feel like somebody like enjoys using the F word. I feel like this devil is this King of Wands here. It's like there was like I want to get more clarification here, because it feels to me honestly like there was so I'm seeing these three people here on this card, and it feels to me like these two characters right here, like whatever the gender is, they're like I don't even know. It's like some sort of like a planned taking advantage of somebody else in some way or another. Like I'm getting a feeling of like back in the day, like bandits like robbing a caravan or something like that, you know, like pretending to be like travelers on the road and being taken in by a sweet family and then robbing them in the middle of the night, like that kind of a vibe, you know. Like I'm not saying that's what happened, it's just like I'm getting a feeling of like a teamwork sort of a thing. It's like a deception, like a teamwork deception. It's like they took somebody's wish, but I don't understand why. I'm gonna put this off to the side here, this Nine of Cups. Let's get some more on this King of Wands. Who is this? What's up with this King of Wands? Ace of Cups in reverse. Can we clarify the Three of Cups, please? I'm gonna put these back because they didn't really. They just kind of fell out. It was the King of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So somebody could have air in their chart. Definitely could be some betrayal here. Lots of fire and water. I mean, I know that the devil is Capricorn, but there's like a lot of fire around. I mean, obviously it's the devil, you know, but he's got like lit candles and then he's got a fire crown. So I'm just like feeling like a lot of fire energy from the devil character here. Let me clarify the Three of Cups, please. The Fool. Somebody took a risk. I don't know if this could have been you. to be honest. Or this could be somebody that you're dealing with. I feel like they took a risk, and maybe it was because they trusted these people. I don't really know. I feel like they could have taken a risk because it was like something that they like wished. It was like a wish fulfillment for them. Why is the Fool here? We have Aries energy here too. More fire. Why is the Fool here? The Nine of Swords. Someone all up in their head. It was like a risky endeavor. I don't know if this is you though. Like, I kind of feel like this could just be somebody that you know. But I don't know why it's showing up in their reading. It feels to me like somebody took a risk. Possibly with people that they thought were friends or knew in some sort of like social way. I feel like it was there's a lot of deceit. For whoever took this risk with these people that deceived them, they thought that they were going to have a wish come true in some way, and now they're like all up in their head about it. It could have had to do with a romantic situation, but you know, that's not doesn't necessarily have to be the case. It was like an emotional it could have been a dream. Like a dream fulfillment. You know, like winning the lottery or something. I hope this is coming out clearly. It's like coming in pretty choppy. I don't really understand that. It's like probably like because it's stormy. We've got the Chariot here, Cancer energy. 3 of Wands. The Emperor. What is like... Let's clarify the Nine of Cups. Can we clarify the Nine of Cups, please? There could have been a choice that had to have been made between two people or situations or ideas. It could have been like a wrong choice type of a thing. Like maybe like you or whoever you're dealing with was presented with like 2 options. You know, this like trunk full of cups. And the one that they chose they thought was going to be this Ace of Cups here, but it turned out to be this Devil with these 3, you know, this 3 of Cups energy. It feels like it could have just been like let's say if, for example, like this was like in a romantic situation. If you had like 2 people and you chose to pursue one versus the other, thinking it was going to be an Ace of Cups, it turned out to be an Ace of Wands. And if you're familiar with, you know, the suits, I mean, passion is definitely needed and necessary and nice in a relationship and a romantic connection, but when it's just an Ace of Wands, when you're looking for an Ace of Cups, it's kind of like, you know, that Knight of Wands coming in with when you're looking for the Knight of Cups, sort of a thing, you know? It's like, it could have just been like it's something that, like, you know, sparks quickly and then burns out just as quickly, you know? One night stand kind of energy. Now, if this isn't like, I was just using that as an example, so this could like literally be anything. It could be like a job, you know, like you had a choice between 2 jobs and like one of them seemed like your dream job, and it turned out that it was just kind of like maybe it was like you know, bumping and making money for a minute, and then it just kind of like fizzled out, or like something like that. Like, you know, it was just kind of like exciting all at once, and then it bleh, kind of a thing. I hope that made sense. Three of Pentacles when I split the deck. So it feels like there are some seeds that have been planted, some manifestations that are coming in, regardless of whatever the situation is. It does feel like for some of you, you could be moving away from this situation. We have strength, more Leo energy coming out, more fire. This talks about, like, you know, balancing taming that inner lion. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. Speaking your truth. There is anybody in the deck that is going to tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. It's going to be the Queen of Swords. Throat chakra. For some of you, this could be a truth that was revealed recently. It could have been really upsetting. Like I said, like I feel like there could have been like yelling or raised voices, crying. We have the Tower. Yeah. Sudden unforeseen change. I saw the 555 before we started too. And then we have the Page of Wands. So there could be some sort of communication coming in. Passion, or not passionate, could be passionate. Creative, could be creative communication. Creative ideas, spark of inspiration. Like maybe, you know, if this is like a job situation, like maybe you have like some creative idea of starting a new job, or like fixing the situation and like moving away from this devilish energy. Okay, let's get some oracle cards here. Let's get some animal spirit messages. Get some messages from the animal world. Now with these messages, the messages themselves are beautiful and wonderful advice. But also, like, the animals could be significant to you too. It could be like your actual spirit animal. It could be a totem animal. It could be like an animal that you've seen recently, or an animal that you do see. I would definitely take it as a sign if the animal does resonate with you, or if you do see the animal within the next few days, as a sign that these messages were for you. And as always, if this is resonating with you, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Not only does it help the channel's growth, but it does help the video get out to more people who might need to hear these messages as well. So, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I do not have a posting schedule, but I am working on one, and would love to have you join the collective. All right, I can't shuffle this deck because it's huge, so we're gonna pull from the middle. And I'm feeling like we should get 2 cards, so we're gonna do this twice. Boop. All right. So the first one we have is Deer. Aww. It says, love. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Yes, especially if you're going through some difficult times right now, feeling some betrayals or possible, you know, things not working out, whatever the case may be for you, definitely working on that self-love. I feel like this also is, again, talking about the heart chakra, because we do have a lot of green here, and then, you know, heart, love. So, you know, for some of you, you could be working on healing. For some of you, this could be something that you're working through. That's interesting. So it could be this, some of you could be doing some shadow work, especially if you're going through like ascension symptoms right now. You could be working through some stuff that had happened in the past and working on forgiving and letting go in order to open up the heart chakra so you can move on and have healthier, happier relationships. That's a message for some of you too. Okay, I'm also feeling like really super strong Snow White vibes with this. So Snow White could be applicable to you just with like the deer and the birds. Like it's very Snow Whitey. Oh, and then we have Lion, higher calling. So that's perfect for Leo season. If you are watching this at the time of upload, my videos are timeless unless otherwise stated. So whenever you do come across this is when you were meant to hear these messages, which I feel like I said in the beginning, but I'm not sure. So anyway, whatever. I'll say it twice. Okay, higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. Yeah, see, I feel like for some of you, this is stuff from the past that you're working through. Maybe doing some shadow work, healing, letting go, whatever, it is for you. It's going to be different for everybody, and whatever it is that you call it. But I feel like for some of you, this could be something in the past that you're letting go of and healing and working on healing that heart chakra. Maybe this is something from the past that you've like never really talked about, and now you're finally talking about it with other people, or maybe even possibly with these people, and that could be where like the throat chakra activation is coming in as well. I'm feeling just like a lot of really healing energy here. Nature could be applicable as well. Like you could really be you could live where there's a lot of trees, but you could be just getting like a lot of really healing energy from nature right now. And if you don't, if you haven't, then maybe you should try going out into nature and seeing if you can connect more with it. Watch the birds, see if you can get that healing energy from Mother Earth. She is Mother Earth and wants to love her children. And she's a lot bigger than all of us and can handle a lot more energies. So if you are ever feeling like overwhelmed with anything, you can always give the energy back to her, and she will gladly disperse of it for you. Okay. Anyway, you have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. I like it. I like it. Soul tribe. High vibes tribe. Okay, what are we going to do next? Let's do unicorn affirmators. I like these ones. Okay. Hippopotamus might be applicable for some people too, but I'm feeling like this is weird. It's like a little kid but saying it wrong. Like how little kids say hippopotamus, like in that super cute, adorable way that little kids say words wrong. That's how I'm hearing it. It's cute. All right, let's get some messages for the collective. I almost said for the hippopotamus. All right. Here we go. So the first one we have is ups and downs. I see life as an incredible ride. I am lucky to be on it. Yes, the ups and downs make me want to puke sometimes, but they're also what makes things fun and interesting. And when you look back, even puking on yourself makes for a good story. It does. And I feel like we should go like this. So this one's called No Judgment. I release myself from any and all judgments. I find my inner critic, call it into my office, and tell it to take a vacation. As it leaves the room, I let out a sigh and begin to enjoy the joy of simply being. Who hired that guy anyway? I'm gonna fire my inner critic too. Next, we have positive thinking. And, I'm glad that I switched the position, and I understand why I felt called to do that, because it's like you have to fire your inner critic in order to, like, really, it's really hard to grow that positive mindset garden when you've got this inner critic going here telling you, that's a weed, you shouldn't do that, you're overwatering, you're underwatering. Anyway, Maybe that's just my inner critic. I don't know. But yeah, it's hard to water your garden when you're bashing on yourself. So I like the order that came in. All right, I'm reading the card now. Positive thinking. In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want, and I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. And you know, I think that this card actually came up in the mini reading that I did on my Instagram. I'm like 99% positive that it did. All right, let's end this with a Soul's Truth reading or two. I really love these cards. If you journal, then some of these, a lot of these, have pretty good journaling prompts. So feel free to use that. I just had like a weird pain in my, like this like ting in my ear. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But yeah. Anyone else having like weird weather? It's a really weird weather today. It like kind of sort of rained this morning a little tiny bit, and then it's just been like really hot and muggy, but then also like feels like rain wants to come, but is like, just kidding. I'm gonna bypass you. I don't like it. It is unusual. I feel like it's unusual weather. Strange and unusual. All right, messages for the collective, please. Messages for the collective, please. Thank you. Is this it? From whom can I release my judgment right now? Isn't it? This one says no judgment. And this one is, okay, so someone needs to forgive. Maybe that is what like a lot of you are working on here, is the forgiveness. From whom can I release my judgment right now? Judgment closes our heart to truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fear and holds us in shame. On whom are you placing judgment right now? Is it someone in your life? Is it yourself? Release the shackles, drop the expectations, and be grateful for what is. Heart chakra activations. Definitely. I feel like this card is hitting the nail on the head for a lot of the collective right now. Today's soul action. Look at the person you are judging as if you are looking at a small child. See them learning, growing, falling down, and making mistakes. See their desire to be loved and accepted. Add even more grace to open your heart to this truth. When I lift the judgment from myself and others, I uncover my truth. I uncover my own truth. I am loved. I am whole. I am limitless. And so are they. That kind of made me want to cry. I'm not even gonna lie. It touched my heart a little bit. All right, you guys, those are the messages that I have for you. I really hope that they resonated. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope that you have a wonderful day or night or whenever it was that you were watching this, and I will see y'all in the next one.